We always bring you interesting trends on the charts by our experts, and CK in fact has picked out another one to share with us today. So CK, over to you for the latest chart buster.
Good morning once again. Thanks, Abad. Welcome to another edition of Chart Check. And as usual, we'll be looking at two stocks where there is coincidence or conjunction between technicals and fundamentals. First up, I have for you Trent Limited. Trent, as many of us might know, owns the iconic West Side as well as Zara. These are two of their big brands, and we can see that as you can see on the chart here, Trent has been into a great uptrend for a long period of time. There are two channels here that you can see on the chart. One is a nice rising channel. The second one is a horizontal channel at the top. Now this is typical of consolidation near the highs, which is indicative of long holders' unwillingness to let go of their positions despite being in a great deal of profits. At the bottom panel you can see actually the momentum indicators, and they have been holding up rather well and are actually now in support of the advance. Now on the horizontal channel in the price chart you can see that Trent is taking steps to stage a breakout to the top side, and if it succeeds and continues from here, it will probably move into a all-time new high. And typically any stock moving into all-time new highs is always signaling us that fresh bullish bullish intent is afoot in this stock. And the thing with all-time new highs is that almost nobody is therein with a loss and everybody is in profits. And if the prices are still not receding and are actually meeting with fresh buying interests, it means that the bullish story in that particular stocks is very much intact. And what we are seeing in Trent is now a multi-month consolidation breakout. And I think what is driving it is very decent numbers. They may have a little softness here and there about margin growths, but store additions are pretty consistent. 22 stores every year is the plan. They are currently at about 145 stores all across India. Their plan is to take it to 170 stores. Looking at the chart, a target around 450 rupees seems to be likely for Trent. That's about a 20% upside from the current level. Moving on to our second stock, it is Justdial. Now Justdial does not really evoke very pleasant memories because that stock has a humongous decline from being one of the most sought after items in 2013-14, and then declining down to becoming almost a pariah of the market. Its top was way back in 2014, as you can see, and that's a multi-year decline, about 4 to 5 years of constant decline. Now what is interesting in this chart and why am I picking it as a buy is the pattern that it has formed at the lower end. It's formed a consolidation, and that consolidation is taking the shape of an ascending triangle, and typically within technical parlance an ascending triangle is a rising interest situation that is being depicted. The momentum indicator on the lower panel also shows a nice setup, unwillingness to go down, and the current situation in the market is indicating a possible breakout to the top side. It's not that Justdial has been performing very poorly. It's just a case of disappointed declines which have happened where all the mutual funds have kind of jettisoned the stock over a long period of time. But again, what is interesting here is that over the last 4 quarters, you have actually seen the FI and the institutional presence in the stock go up from somewhere around 43% in March of 2018 to about 49.5% now. So combining all this, if you look at the long base formation, the ascending triangle pattern, the rise on higher volumes with much better momentum and a breakout from the consolidation top suggests that Justdial, which has a long way to go up if things really turn out well, has a minimum target of about 730. That implies a whopping upside of about 45% from where we are right now.
We'll leave it at that, and a disclosure here, ladies, I think we may have something to do with all the bullishness on Trent, right?
Absolutely.